go to the front row here. Front row. Pascal, front row in the middle.
Melissa Hernandez here from After London. Pascal, how does it feel to have the entire continent supporting you, especially being the first Cameroon player and in the NBA Finals?
I think it's amazing. It just shows the growth of the continent, Cameroon, and just basketball in Africa in general, and kind of being at this stage and representing the continent is amazing, man. I feel blessed, and I just want the game to continue to grow in Africa, and for kids to see this, and hopefully it inspires them.
Thank you.
Left side, midway back.
Louis Zatzman, Raptors Republic. Pascal, the last few rounds there was incredible length on the floor on you and as help defenders. Did it feel like there was more breathing room in the paint for you tonight?
I don't know. I'm not really able to tell, but I think for me it's just in transition, kind of running and whatever basket I can get, easy baskets at the rim, I try to do that. So yeah, to answer your question, I don't really know like if there was a difference, but for me it was just taking whatever the defense gives me.
Left side, Rash.
Pascal Arash Madeni with Sportsnet. Warriors come in, they've been through the finals before. There were some people wondering how would the Raptors handle the stage, how would they handle the moment. How do you think you guys responded tonight? I
think we did, pretty good job at home. I mean, the fans was amazing, man. I just want to say that from coming out, from warm up to the end of the game, just the support and going crazy. I never seen anything like that. Just happy to be a part of it. And I think for us, we just, we know the team we're playing. We're playing an amazing team. They're the champions, and we just got to be ready. We got to be ready. We won game one. We came out with a lot of, it was really aggressive, on defense and trying to make it tough for the players, to find open shots. But, we know that it's game one, and they're going to come out, they're going to make adjustments, and we got to be ready for that.
Into the middle, fourth row, Kayla.
Pascal, Kayla Gray, TSN. Maybe we can chuck it up to your soccer background, but a lot of speed out there tonight, particularly when you're matching up against Draymond Green. What helped free things up for you?
I think, obviously getting some easy, buckets in transition. Something that I haven't really been able to do all playoffs, and I think just being able to run and getting easy baskets at the rim. And then from there, just playing, just playing whatever the defense gives me. That's why I always say, kind of play off of that, and whatever is open, just taking them with confidence and believing in myself.
Right side on the aisle, 4 rows back.
Pascal Alexandre Tournier de RDS. Tu as connu ton meilleur match des séries avec une performance de 32 points, mais collectivement, de quoi es-tu le plus fier de la performance de ton équipe ce soir?
Je pense qu'en défense, on a fait un bon travail avec les joueurs qu'ils ont et essayer de les contenir. Et je pense qu'on a fait un bon travail et on doit continuer comme ça si on veut avoir une chance de gagner tous les soirs.
Pascal, left-hand side.
Paul Antunes, ESPN Brazil. Put it in. Did you guys kind of make a concerted effort there to come out really strong in the second half? Because the Warriors have had some legendary third quarters here. They seem to really take it up a notch, and it seemed like you guys really kept the metal to the pedal there.
I think obviously it's known that they always come out halves and they put pressure on you, and I think we knew that, and I mean obviously. Tonight was able to stop them, but we know that it's a point of emphasis, and we know we got to come out of halves. In general, we can't have slow starts or slow halves.
Left-hand side in the aisle to Jackie.
Jackie McMullen, ESPN. Pascal, I wonder if you can try to put in perspective for us this incredible trajectory you are on from when you joined the NBA and wouldn't even take a three-pointer to now. Having the kind of game you had tonight on such a big stage?
I think, man, it's amazing. It's just, it just proves that, if you put the work in, man, and it's something that it's so cliche most of the time, but that's the story of my life. Just going out there every single night, working hard to get to this level, and knowing that I have so much to learn and I have so much room to improve and grow. I think that's what makes it fun, and for me, just kind of falling in love with the game and wanting to get better and wanting to learn. Moments like this definitely, shows that I'm going to continue to be myself, continue to work hard, and I have, so much room to improve.
Right-hand side, 5 rows back on the edge.
Olivier Paradis-Lemieux, Radio-Canada. Pascal, tu as connu vraiment surtout un excellent troisième quart. Est-ce que tu peux me décrire un peu les sensations justement à ce moment quand un peu tout semblait te réussir?
Je pense qu'en ce moment, comme je dis toujours, c'est d'essayer de prendre ce que la défense me donne. Et quand tu sens que tout entre, ça te donne de la confiance, bien sûr. Mais pour moi, c'est juste de garder mon tempérament et de continuer à jouer, de ne pas jouer trop vite. Je pense que c'est ça l'important pour moi, en fait.
Last 2 questions in the middle, 5 rows back.
Armel Kamdem, Samedi Sport. Pascal, venant du Cameroun, précisément de Douala, est-ce que tu aurais pu imaginer marquer 32 points en finale de NBA?
Tu es Camerounais?
Bien sûr.
I like that. L'accent. Je pense que ça fait vraiment plaisir. Et pour moi, je ne pouvais pas vraiment imaginer être à ce niveau-ci. Ça prouve juste que le travail paye. Et je pense que pour moi, c'est de continuer à être cette personne-là qui prouve à tous les Africains, à tous les Camerounais que c'est possible d'arriver à ce niveau et c'est possible de faire des performances comme ça. Donc, pour moi, je continue à rester calme, mais aussi sachant qu'il y a toute une nation qui me supporte, tout un continent qui est là, qui me regarde, et ça fait vraiment plaisir.
Last question, second row on the left to Mark.
Pascal, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. When you were 18 years old, about 6 years ago, had someone told you that in your very first NBA Finals game, you'd put up 32 points, what would you have said to that person?
I mean, probably that it was crazy. At that time, I don't even know if I really dreamed of being at this level. I couldn't even think about this moment because it wasn't reachable for me. But I think once I got to the point where I felt like I had a chance, I put everything forward and I just worked really hard. Obviously, with the help of a lot of people, my family, everyone, the Raptors organization, all the guys that I work out with this summer, Rico Hines, so many people. We just continue to put the work in and prepare for times like this. I think when I was 18 years old, I didn't think of it, but once I got to believing that it was possible, I put everything that I had to be at this level.
You told Doris Burke that this was for your dad. What do you think your dad would think about how far you've come?
I think it's a question that I ask myself every single day, and I wish I had the answer, and I know people always usually tell me that I know he's proud of you, and I kind of wanted to hear it from his mouth, and I think it would be really cool, but for me, like I always say, man, it's bigger than basketball, and every night that I go out there, I have a bigger purpose, and I play for something bigger than just basketball, and I think that's what makes it special. That every night I'm out there, no matter the result, no matter how many points I score, I'm playing for something bigger than myself.
Thank you, Pascal.
Oh my God.
First question, left side, 4 rows back.
Kawhi, Mike Bond with Rolling Stone. They held you, pretty in check in that first half, but in the second you were able to open up a little more. What were they doing that was effective in the first half there?
Well, man, they did a good job both halves of, blitzing my pick and rolls, keeping a third guy in the back, not letting me play one-on-one. It's really like tilting their defense. That's pretty much it, just not letting me get no easy looks, bringing two to the ball, and if I get by, that third guy's coming. But you know, my teammates played well tonight, so I mean it's a team game. If they're going to play like that, then you know, guys are going to play well, get wide open shots.
Fifth row on the right side to Joe.
Joe Varden from The Athletic. Kawhi, everybody knows the Warriors have been in the last 4 finals. They've won 3, all that. What was your conversations like in the locker room the last couple of days leading up to this? Was there some sort of discussion about how they're human just like everybody else, or just trying to bring them down a level?
No, I mean, we don't have conversations like that. We know that they're human. I mean, they're a great basketball team, talented players, high basketball IQ players. You know, you just got to go out there and compete, take the challenge. We know they're going to make, you know, big shots, go on runs, and it's about just keeping your composure and keep fighting through. Don't put your head down when, you know, players, Steph or Clay make big threes. Just keep playing.
Fourth row in the middle to Kayla.
Kawhi, Kayla Gray, TSN, got a great night from Pascal Siakam. Being on the floor with him, what did he add to the game for you guys tonight?
He played well on both ends of the floor. You know, he got to the paint. He knocked down his shots, his wide open shots tonight. He was aggressive on both ends of the floor. Got his hands, deflections on a lot of basketballs tonight. Big block shots, big buckets. So he played well.
Well, I've got to go back to the gentleman in the blue on the right side.
Robert Littell, BSO. You spoke about this a little bit earlier, but can you kind of talk about how your teammates really compliment you, especially when they are double teaming you so aggressively, and how do you kind of go about your way of getting them going, and how that kind of really brings the crowd into everything?
I mean, just keep being aggressive. You know, we played, you know, teams throughout this playoffs playing similar defense. And I guess just learning from the experiences and guys being ready and just keep being aggressive and make sure I make the right play and don't try to be a hero out there. Just play basketball. And that's all I do.
Left side, fifth row. Going to go to Arash.
Kawhi to your left here on the aisle. Arash Madani with Sportsnet. They got it to within 3. They got it to within 4 in the fourth quarter, and you guys were able to have an answer a couple of times. How are you able to do it to withstand them?
Like I said, don't get too down. They're a great basketball team. Just keep fighting, keep striving, don't give up, and just have a confidence. Just have confidence in yourself that you're going to win the game. I mean, that's all you could do. Lay it out on the floor and see what happens.
Going to go to the right side, of 6 rows back.
Dan Feldman, NBC Sports. Before you succeeded so much in the finals, you weren't universally recognized as a star. Pascal Siakam wasn't an all-star this year. I'm wondering if you talked to him at all, or he talked to you about capitalizing on competing on this stage.
I mean, he doesn't need no prep talks. He's going out there doing it. He's not a guy that's shying away. He's very aggressive when he's on the floor. And I mean, when we talk, it's a group effort. You know what I mean? And hopefully everybody hears it and brings it to the game. Takes the knowledge when we all put in our knowledge and experience from past times, and that's all we could do. It's a team basketball game.
Any other questions? In the back on the left.
Kawhi, Jonathan Cho with Dia TV. Katie didn't play today. He may not be playing the next game as well. At the same time, are you preparing for him? Are you thinking about how to prepare for Kevin Durant if he does return during the series?
For sure. I mean, whenever he does play or say he's going to be playing, then we're definitely going to have to, prep for him. He's another guy that could just score 30 points in his sleep. And, I mean, everybody know who he is, and for sure we're going to have to prep for him.
Thank you.